Good evening, gentlemen. These are some float switches that are controlling some pumps from over here. Here you got pump 2, handoff auto. I don't know why it's on T, what T stands for, but it should be H for hand, meaning on. This is auto, which is our float switch, which are those things at the end of the, let me get the light back on. Those things there, your float switch, there's weights on it, and the bottom thing is like a cone. And it's a sewage line, no good, but go over here. Pump 1 is running, temporary. Put it back in auto. Pump 2. Pump 2 is running. Put it back in auto. So a little example. See the water all moving down there. Of typical, here's the air handler here. Same thing. Right now it's in drive. But these are all the controls that you will be doing. These kind of controls are what you use to control all these pieces of equipment, right? This big old pump boiler here. Same thing, all in auto. Some float switch or some sort of mechanical sensor controls all these things. Here's for the air handlers, right here. VFD inside here, which controls this air handler. This motor control center over here. Battery bank for an inverter for our emergency lights and other equipment. But here's our handoff auto, right? So anytime you see a handoff auto, you know that if it's not in hand, it's being controlled by some sort of a switch. I mean, there's millions of devices and sensors through all these. This is basically the core of the building. Float switches down here for all this stuff. But I kind of wanted to show you guys an example of some of these stuff we're going to use. There's another pump. Handoff auto. So they're using a, instead of a start-stop or whatever control, they're using a float switch somewhere to control this thing. All right. I will see you guys on lecture. I'll be playing this. Just wanted to give you guys a little look at the functionalities and the things that we do in the lab and where you're going to use them in the field. All right, see you in class tonight.